Welcome to the new episode of PCS Practical. In this session, I am going to discuss about how to apply the validation using Microsoft Excel. So, to validate your data, first of all, we require to follow the question, right? So the question is like uh, we want to create a mark sheet which consists of following data, and the columns are like number, name, gender, birth date, mobile number, city, the marks regarding PCS, HTML and C. Now, as per the instruction is given in this question that before entering the 10 record, that means you need to enter a 10 minimum records, we need to apply the following validation so that user we can minimize the entry level mistakes. That is the benefit of the validations, right? So to reduce the user data entry level mistakes, we use our validations. So the validations rule that we needs to apply, let's see, is validate the gender field using predefined list like male and female. So the predefined list, that means the data entry master required to only select the data, no need to enter it, uh, because like if the multiple operators are there, so maybe somebody enters male, maybe someone else enter only M for male, or for sometimes like the typing mistake, uh, by chance you did the spelling error or what. So just to minimize that mistake, to reduce that mistake, we use to apply the validation before entering the data. The second is the validate birth date field less than 1999. Validate mobile number less than the length should be 10, the exact 10 number mobile you will require. Validate CT field using predefined list like Ahmedabad, Surat and Baroda, and the validate PCS, C and HTML field, the mark should be less than 50 and like greater than 0, right? So the range of the marks between 0 to 50, not less than 0, not more than 50. So that is the validation you can apply. So what I'm going to do is I'll select the cell and I will place it here. Okay, so the thing is I can't enter the data without applying the validation rules, right, as per the question. So first I need to apply the rule. So what type of rules, right? So that you can got through the like yes. So this is the data validation. You will get this from the data menu. So as soon as you click on the data validation option, the data validation dialog box will be open and you can find that the rules which you can apply. So first of all, I'll show you. Validate the gender field using predefined lists, that is afterwards. Okay, the validate birth date field less than year 1999. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll select the fields, because in this field and 10 records I needs to enter, right? So I'll select 10 cell in the birth date column, and I will apply the data validation. Now in data validation, you will have 3 tabs. So in settings, first you have to apply the rule, right? So in allow option will have the certain list. So this is regarding the date, so I will select the date, and the data range, it is like the rule which you wants to apply, the less than or the greater than. So the rule which you have to apply is validate birth date field less than 1999. So here you have to select like less than and the end date. So lesser than 1999, right? So the date should be greater than 1999. No, sorry, the validate the length, sorry, the birth date field, and it should be less than the 1999, right? Sorry, so the data should be less than the 1999. So the last date of the year 1999 is like 31 12 1999, right? So it follows the month first, 12 31 1999. I'll enter the input message. I mean, before to enter any data, it will give you the message, right? Please enter the data lesser than 1999. I can say it's a hint. Error message, if user enters some wrong data, so warning or stops, the icon you can apply, right? We'll say error is the title. Please enter correct data, right? So this will be my error message. Okay, so now I'll press OK, so that will apply to the birth date column. See, so if I'll select any of the cell except the birth date column, you'll won't get any message. But if as soon as I'll select the cell of the birth date column for up to next 10 cell, the first 10 cell, because I have applied the rule, so you will have the hint, please enter the data lesser than the 1999. You can see that see, it's a I mean, the human tends, the I have typed the message so fast, so I mean this wrong spelling I have entered, right? So that type of mistake happens, right? So just to reduce the typing mistake, you will have to use the validation rule. So first I will try to enter the wrong date, 12/12/2001. See, you'll get the error message. The title of the message is error, and please enter the correct data. So we'll have option like retry, cancel and all. So here like 12/12/1996. so that will be the correct data. So I can enter the data. The next rule that I have to apply is on the length regarding the mobile number. So this is like, I'll select the cell range. This is must. Without selecting a cell range you can't apply that rule. On settings, from setting we have like the text length, and the text length I'll select equals to, and the length is 10. I will apply OK. Let's see, I have not entered any suggestion or the error message. If I'll enter 1 2 3, it will gives you error message. If I'll enter 1 2 3 5 4 6 7 8 9 0, the value entered is again not valid. So 1 2 3, see 4 times, 4 I have entered twice. 1 2 3 4 5 6 9 7 8 9 and 0. So that will be the correct size, right, the exact size. Now you will have like two options for the predefined list, right? So two questions is given for that. Both, I mean, only the text is different but the rule are same. The predefined list for male female and predefined list for Ahmedabad, Surat and Baroda. So to apply any predefined list, what you will have to do, either you can define the list in the same sheet, or else you can define the list in another sheet. So I will add like here in another sheet, male and female, and I will select the range is see, we have list, and you have to apply the source where you have created your predefined list. So click on that button to select the source. So I'll select male and female. It is in sheet 2, A1 and A2, right? See, you can find here the dollar symbol before A and dollar symbol before 1. That shows that the cell is fixed, you can't change it, right? It's an absolute cell. In input message I'll write, please select gender. So input message is okay for me. So you can see, now I'll click on drop down button. So you will have the drop down button as soon as you applied the rule, and two options which you have applied through the source. So let's say the first roll number is male, right? And similarly you can insert a CT with the same steps. The next rule which you needs to apply is marks should be less than 50 and greater than 0. Is I'll select the cell, wait, okay, and apply settings, apply whole number, and minimum 0, maximum 50. Okay, let's try to apply 52. You will get the error message, but 15 is the valid number, right? So that is how you can apply the validation rules. So except the whole number, see, in any value, whole number right? So that can be applied for the number specific or decimal point value, right? So any rule if you wants to apply. Then list, date, you can apply the validation for timing, the text length, or the custom validation. You can apply here the formula as well. Fine. So your formula you can apply here. So this is what the data validation. You can remove your data validations, just you have to select, and I mean you need to click on drop down button and clear the validation circle, right? So if you remove it, it will allow you to enter any value. See, right now it won't. Array, clear validation. Let's do one thing. We'll remove everything from the this option, that clear all. Let's see now. See, now you can enter the higher range value as well. So that's it. Thanks for watching my video. We'll meet soon in the next session.